Carol, so today's video is all gonna be on breaking down this story post in order to get more clients, right? So what I did right here is that I posted a picture with me with a good physique, right? It could be like a picture of you flexing in the gym, in the mirror, or just like shirtless. It doesn't matter, right? As long as you show people that you're in shape, this is all that matters, right? And I put it right here. If you're looking to seriously lose weight, lose fat, build a lean and muscular physique this summer, and finally ready to commit to changing your life around for the better, DM me Transform and I'll send you more information on how I can help you out, right? So the reason why I did this very strategically right here is I say seriously, like I'm looking for serious guys wanting to lose weight, because if you're a tire kicker, if you're somebody that keeps on making excuses, if you're somebody that, you know, isn't willing to put in the work and you're not really serious, I'm not really looking to help that individual because they probably cannot be helped themselves, right? And lastly, right here, I said, and finally ready to commit to changing your life around for the better. This is very strategic wording, like finally ready. Like you've been fed up, you have been just putting it off, you've been procrastinating, right? I use specific wording in order for, you know, it's like me to call out to my ideal target audience, which is guys that want to lose weight, lose fat, fit their clothes a lot better, have more energy, have more confidence, and ultimately be a lot healthier, right? And they also want to have a good physique as well, right? Which I'm going to break down into AI really quick afterwards. But I do a call to action right here. DM me Transform and I'll send you more information on how I can help you out. Right, so you can use any type of word right here. You can do like DM me build, DM me info, DM me six pack. Like it honestly doesn't matter. You just want people to DM you if they want this, if they want this, right? So you have to really understand what your dream avatar or like your dream outcome is for your specific avatar, and then what you're gonna do is you can post this. I post this usually every single Monday because guess what happened? So the reason why I post this on Mondays is because typically on the weekends, people binge eat, people overeat, people stuff their face like crazy, food, parties, you know, events, weddings, vacations, whatever. Like typically Mondays are the reset day for so many people. I'll start Monday, right? So I'm posting it for those types of people. The people that keep on being like, oh, you know, like, I'll push it off until later. I'll start my diet on Monday. I'll get recommitted back on Monday. So when you just have this opportunity up on your stories, people are like, oh man, like I should recommit. Man, I should get back on the grind. And when they see your physique, they see you looking jacked, and then they see you calling it out to like what they want, right? They're gonna hit you up. And this is my core belief because I've seen it done over and over and over again inside my business, right? Like this post alone will get so many people to just message me like transform. And then I'll have conversations with those people and see if we're a potential good fit to work together. Through me building a relationship and asking them deeper questions in the DMs to qualify them, I'll see if they're a good fit for my coaching program, right? But what I want to show you guys next is how you can utilize this type of story and how to frame it every single week so that's different, right? Because you don't want to post the same picture, same caption every single week because, you know, like this week, I'm calling out to people who want to lose weight, lose fat, build a lean and muscular physique, right? So some people will resonate with that message. They're like, man, like I want to build a lean and muscular physique. I want to lose some weight. I want to lose some fat, right? And they're going to hit me up. Right, but some people there might be like, you know, losing weight, losing fat, you know, lean and muscular physique, it's whatever, right? But when it comes to having better health for their kids, right, or having more energy to run around with their kids, they're like, oh, now I'm motivated, right? Now I got a purpose, right? So it's all about reframing your messaging every single week and understanding your ideal target audience and like changing it up. Right? Because you never know who that message is for, right? For example, if I am teaching you guys about business, I might be like, hey, if you want help, you know, making $10,000 a month as an online fitness coach, DM me 10K, right? And some of you guys might be like, yeah, I'm like, I want those results. I want to hit 10K a month, right? Whatever. But, you know, some people might be like, I don't really care about the money, bro. I just care about the impact, right? So next week, I might be like, hey, I'm looking for, you know, it's like 5 online fitness coaches that want to make more impact on people's lives. You know, how to be a better leader, how to, you know, guide people better, right? And be a more effective coach. DM me, you know, coach, and I'll send you more information on how it can help you out, right? So that's gonna speak to a different type of person, right? So my point being, right, like every single week, just have a different marketing angle, right? Have a different message, have a different picture, and, you know, just have it be different so that people, you know, it speaks to different types of people. And you guys can utilize ChatGPT and AI for this, and I'll show you guys how. So this is how you guys can use AI in order for you to come up with new ideas for this, right? So right here I said, I am helping 9 to 5 working professional men lose 30 pounds of fat, right? So right here, you can just call out to your ideal target audience. If you work with entrepreneurs, you know, put that in there. If you help women, put that on there. If you help men, put that in there, right? Be very specific with it, right? I just did a very vague one, right? And I just said, please give me the top 10 pain points and 10 dream outcomes for my avatar. Be very specific, right? So right here, these are the top pain points. These are what people struggle with, right? So you can either use these as ideas, right? Low energy after work, belly fat that won't go away, poor eating habits from convenience, weekend binge cycles, inconsistent gym habits, joint pain and stiffness, embarrassed by how they look in photos, sex drive and confidence have dropped, clothes don't fit like they used to, feeling like time is running out, dream outcomes right here, like losing 30 pounds and keeping it off, all day energy and mental clarity, visible abs or a flat stomach, eat out guilt-free, strong, lean, muscular physique, confidence in every room, look and feel younger, be a role model for their family, more intimacy and more self-respect, clear, simple routine that fits their life. So you as an online fitness coach just have to use your own discernment and, you know, be like, you know what, which ones do I resonate with and which ones do I want to, you know, craft my messaging around, right? So let's just say like right here, right, low energy after work. So what you can do is you can just be like, if you are low energy at work and it's been affecting your work performance, that's causing you to not get those promotions, not get the respect that you want inside your business, and you want to commit to finally changing your life around for the better with your health and fitness, DM me energy and I'll send you more information on how I can help you out, right? That's another angle that you can play with, right? Maybe you wouldn't use this physique. You could still use a physique photo, like you jacked, you shirtless, whatever, right? But if you're talking about energy, you can do a photo of you having like a coffee mug, right, in your hand or something like that, right? Or just like anything that represents like energy and performance, right? So at the end of the day, you can use any type of picture that you want, right? And this is gonna help out a ton, right? So if you're talking about energy, you know, you could still use a shirtless picture or like a picture of you looking jacked, and then just have your captions in here to talk about the energy, right? Having more energy in here, and how like low energy has been affecting your work and how you feel drained by 5 p.m. You're struggling to play with your kids or hit the gym and all that stuff. Like if you want to get rid of, you know, having low energy and not feeling drained anymore, and you want to have the energy to play with your kids or hit the gym, you know, instead of laying on the couch, right? You can just have a specific photo that represents that, right? So once again, you can have any type of photo that represents that. You can have a gym photo. You can have a picture of you playing with your kids. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, you know, maybe you can do a photo of you working, right? You at the desk, right? In your cubicle or at your work from home station or whatever it may be, right? Like just like a nice, good quality picture of like you working and then you having what's called a caption like this, right? But related to energy, right? And then let's say like the next week, right? You go back here And it's like, hey, if you're tired of that belly fat that won't go away, your shirts just keep on getting tighter around the midsection, and you just keep on feeling embarrassed taking off your shirt at the pool or during intimacy. Like obviously you have to use your discernment as a coach, like I probably wouldn't put during intimacy. Maybe like that would be a different post, but maybe taking off their shirt at the pool, right? And then I would have, a picture of me by the pool if I have a picture, or I can still be in the gym. I can still use this same photo, guys. Like, just change it up though, right? You can be shirtless, you can, flex in the mirror, you can, just be in the kitchen, right? Whatever it may be, right? Or like you can have your clothes be like super tight. So maybe what you can do is, put a pillow like underneath your shirt right here, and then just take a picture of yourself, right? And then just have the same caption, and people are gonna look at that photo and be like, dang, it's like he's proving a point, right? If you put a pillow underneath your shirt, it's gonna look super, super tight. So this is what you're talking about, right? It's like your shirts is fitting super tight around the midsection, and you feel embarrassed. When they look at that, they're gonna be like, dang, that's like me, right? But obviously they know that you're putting like a pillow or like you're stuffing your stomach with something, right? But they actually have a gut, right? So doing this is going to be very, very effective in order to call out to the specific pain points and the dream outcomes as well, right? So you can switch it off. You can do one week, like on a Monday, like low energy after work. You can do the next week, losing 30 pounds and keeping it off for good, right? Write down like a small like caption right here. And this is gonna be very helpful, right? Lose 30 pounds and keep it off. Because the problem that most people have is that they're able to lose the 30 pounds, but sometimes they might not keep it off, right? So you just wanna maybe like mix and match, right? One this week, like another one the next week, another one the next week. And you guys always have something going on, right? And then just use a good picture like accordingly, right? And doing this is gonna be very, very effective because you never know what people are gonna resonate with. And as you know the pain points, these are like problems that people want solved, guys. Like for your ideal target audience, like the people that are 30 pounds overweight, they feel low energy, right? They feel low energy, guys. And they genuinely feel that their belly fat won't go away. So like this is when you offer them an opportunity like, hey, if you genuinely feel like your belly fat is not going away, you may be doing the wrong things with your workouts, with your diet, with your nutrition, and just having the right habits. If you need help, changing your life around for the better, DM me Transform or DM me Habits, and I'll send you more information on how I can help you out, right? Very, very simple, guys, right? And doing this strategically every single week will call out to your ideal target audience, and this is gonna help out drastically, right? And if you utilize this and create a content strategy around that for your stories, this is gonna be very effective because people are gonna start hitting you up, right? Because when they see your physique, they see, they want to lose weight, they want to lose fat, they want to build a lean and muscular physique, they're gonna DM you, right? Because they're looking for that outcome, guys, right? They're looking for that outcome, so they're gonna message you because they want that help, right? And obviously, some people won't reach out to you. Some people are shy. Some people, it's like, don't take the initiative. So you still have to reach out to them, but doing this is one of the best ways to get inbound leads and for people to raise their hand and basically be like, hey, right, like I'm interested in your fitness help. Hey, I'm interested in your coaching program. Hey, I'm interested in the results that you're potentially offering to help me with, right? Because these overweight people, they struggle with every single one, guys. Like they struggle with energy, they struggle with having belly fat, they struggle with their poor eating habits, they struggle with being inconsistent, they struggle with joint pain and stiffness, right? They feel embarrassed to take photos, they have a low sex drive and low confidence, right? Like their clothes don't fit like they used to, and like they're feeling like time is running out. It's like if they keep on getting older and older, their metabolism is gonna slow and it's only gonna get harder, right? The same thing with the dream outcomes. This is what they want. This is where they ideally want to be, right? These are all things that they want, right? So when you can remove the problems and issues that they are going in life, and you can also, it's like paint the vision for what they can be, right? This is gonna be the recipe for success. So I hope this helps understand this type of story, because this is one of the ways you can market online, and this is gonna be very, very effective to get people to message you and be like, hey, I'm interested, right? And from that, like from them being interested, you can actually start building those relationships, start qualifying them, and then for them to potentially join your coaching program, right? So I hope this video is helpful in understanding the story format behind this and the very strategic wording, right? You want to be very strategic with your wording, and just using the pain points and the dream outcomes, because this is one of the best ways to really understand your target market, right? And basically when you do research on what they actually struggle with and what they ideally want, it's gonna be so much easier, right? Because these are, like, basically as an entrepreneur, you get paid to solve problems, right? So you're getting paid to solve these problems, because without problems, there's no sale, there's no help needed, there's no solution needed, right? So you as an entrepreneur need to help people, it's like remove these problems in their life and also get to their dream outcome right here, because they want to do better in their life. So yeah, that is all for this video. Hopefully this video helps you out with your marketing, increasing inbound leads. And if you consistently do this on a weekly basis, guys, utilizing this strategy and implementing this into your online coaching business, bro, you will get more inbound leads, you will get more sales, you will get more customers, you will get more revenue for your business, and you're gonna be able to impact more lives, right? So just do this on a consistent basis every single week, and do not be discouraged. Some weeks you might get crickets. You might get one person to message you the keyword. Some weeks you might not get any people to message you the keyword. And maybe like your audience doesn't want that, right? And if you get no messages, you have to understand in your mind, it's like, okay, maybe my audience doesn't want this, right? Maybe my audience doesn't want to lose fat, lose weight, and build a lean and muscular physique, right? Maybe they want something else. So this is where you have to be very strategic in understanding. It's like, hey, you can't be crafting the same message over and over and over and over again. It has to be different. It has to change, right? So I gave you the framework and how to use AI, how to use ChatGPT on how to, it's like formulate everything so that you have a lot of ideas. And I asked ChatGPT for 10 ideas, right, of each, but you can honestly have ChatGPT create you 20, 30, 40, 50. So you will never run out of ideas if you just implement this one strategy. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend that needs to hear it. And follow me on Instagram at Raytang Fitness. Let's connect on there, and I'll follow you back, fam.